All right, so let's talk about this EarthChild chapter real quick, because this is something I got to get off my chest, and I kind of want to get it done before 8 o'clock, so that way I can focus on other videos that I also had planned. Is my theory still in play about their kid being the protagonist? I know in the last chapter we wrote it off. We was just like, yeah, there's no way that this is a possibility that their kid's the protagonist because they're gonna make it about Reisuke raising the kid. But when we seen the wife in space melded into the meteor, I was just like, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We're gonna get into that, right? Let's get into that because it was at the end of the chapter. Granted, it was a lot that happened, right? It was a lot that happened. But that last line, the last page, as a matter of fact, last 2 pages, because he said, of course I had no idea, but I would later learn who my mother was, how my father was an outsider, what I am, about Earth children, about the grown-ups at Waste, and about how desperately my father tied himself to my and my mother's fate. So I called it. Hey, who writes EarthChild? Hold on 1 second. Hideo Shinkai, do you watch my videos? Was it that you seen how dope the idea was of the child ending up being the protagonist? Was that it? Am I feeling myself too much? Yeah! And by the way, our crackpot theories about them doing some weird science on her, like her remains, we were totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? We were totally wrong. That definitely wasn't the case, and I'm glad it was, because we seen they were going through the whole thing, right? They were walking through the whole waste place, and kudos to the guy who is currently running Waste, right? Because the fact that Kareri is still like frozen in space is kind of wild. But yeah, Yuma Mackenzie Katagiri, right? This was one of the realest moments I've seen so far. This chapter 3 was dope. I'm glad, right? Because we've had 2 banger back-to-back chapter 3s with Gachiakuta, which I have to do another video about anyway, because we have to go over some things. And this, bro, he took it upon himself. He said, fuck the rest of the government. By the authority vested in me, Yuma Mackenzie Katagiri, as Japan's branch director, we have determined that this phenomenon has preserved Kareri Sawada's life. Bro, so now her rescue is important, because he was saying that everybody else was just like, you know, we can't put no budget into this because we don't think she's available. Bro, he took it upon himself. And one of the things that like really touched me about this shit was that he said that we all see her as family. She is family to us, right? Dude, I was like, yo, ain't no fucking way. That shit was so awesome, bro. And Mamoru, you noticed it the whole time, dude. I've had it wrong this whole time, bro. I've totally had it wrong this whole time. We've been seeing it through Mamoru's eyes, right? It's so dope the more you realize like what the fuck is going on in this manga. But yeah, bro, I can't believe it. It makes me wonder, how are they really going to do this? Because yeah, we're watching Mamoru grow. We're probably gonna have a time skip and Mamoru's gonna be the MC. I'm gonna stick with that, bro, because it's actually coming true. But are we really gonna be able to save Kareri? Is there a way? Is that like really, are we really going to be able to get her out of there? I don't know if that's the case. Maybe Mamoru is gonna somehow have an ability that like rips her out of there and she comes back and they become a happy family, and you know, the family actually dies or something, he's the lone survivor. This could be the case, but bro, it's so dope, man. It's actually dope. I'm glad we had that long ass talk last week and we were like, yo, it's probably some Resident Evil shit, right? They're gonna have her in like some tube or some bio chamber and they're gonna be like experimenting. But in all actuality, she's just fucking stuck in space. It's so sick, yo. It's so sick. And like I said, the ending was the most important. The ending was the most important because of the narration switch, right? You seen moments where Mamoru was like dead ass talking in there. Like obviously it was in his brain, but he was like dead ass talking. And I'm like, ooh, are they actually doing this, bro? Are they actually doing this? Because once you saw the fucking dialogue switch, that's when I was like, all right, my theory is full, right? Theory is full on out here. Hopefully next chapter, we see the time skip. It has to happen. It has to happen because Mamoru has to be trained in order to rescue said Madre. There's no other way, bro. Another thing before we get out of here, she deflected a piece of meteor with her like willpower, bro. That right there told me enough, bro. Again, big shout out to fucking Yuma Katagiri. He's definitely, bro, you seen some of them crying when they were talking about the family thing, bro. It was so dope. Man, yeah, this manga is definitely gonna be good in the latter run. Let me know what your thoughts were on this chapter. Let me know if you were surprised by how things changed. Let me know if you are unstressed, right? You let all the stress out now that we realize that Kareri is not like in a chamber, bro. I'm glad that's the case. Let me know all of that in the comment section below. Let me know all your thoughts. As always, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. And this your boy DomoSenpai, and I will see you guys in the next video.